Hello guys. Thanks for joining me again on my channel. Thank you, Michael Martins FX. If you are joining us for the first time, you want to sign up. I want to subscribe to my channel, Michael Martins FX, on YouTube and Instagram, Michael Martins FX, and TikTok, Michael Martins FX as well. You want to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, then you want to essentially sign up or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn up the notification bell so that whenever we drop any of our educational content, you will be among the first to be notified. If you have been joining us, I believe our videos have been so of a blessing to you. And the essence of this channel, guys, is to train you from Forex basic to Forex professional. If you really want to learn the skill or art of trading, you want to combine this with your businesses or your 9-to-5 job, this is the right channel. I want to show you how I did it from Forex trading to multi-million properties in my portfolio by the special grace of God. Now, this is not a rocket science, and at the same time, this is neither a walk in the park. So you have to be deliberate about your year for you to be able to see a commensurate result or expected result. So thank you once again for joining us. Last session we talked about different currencies that we have. We talked about the crypto, we talked about the fiat currencies as well. Now in this session, I don't want to waste too much of our time. We're going to be talking about a very important topic as well that will bless you. And what topic have we got? We want to talk about different currencies that we have, different classes of currencies that we have. And the understanding of these will enable you to be able to put everything together in Forex trading. So when you call yourself a professional Forex trader or a profitable one, you mean that you have the understanding of the Forex, the basic to the professional level. You're not just going to go out there just simply because you can plot the charts. No, you want to have the understanding of the basic so that you can be able to excel well when you are at the professional level. And that is the essence of this channel. So let's go straight into our slide for today. So our slide for today, I'm going to share our screen now. So let's share. What do we have here? So let's share our PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so this is what we need to share. This one, what we want to share. So we're sharing the wrong one. Oh, there. Okay, sorry guys. So right now we need to have the right screen shared. All right, so right guys. So here we go. Today, we're talking about Forex trading and currency classes. Last time, we talked about different currencies, where we talked about the fiat and the crypto. We talked about the fact that the fiat currencies, these are the currencies that we know popularly use. Your dollars, your pounds, and the coins as well, right? These are fiat currencies. Now, what are crypto? Cryptos are evolved currencies, just like the way we used to have the gold. Well, the evolution of currencies, the dispensation where we used to use gold, then trade by barter, then we now evolved into fiat currencies that we popularly use today. Now, cryptos, now we are not talking about the digital currencies. We'll talk about a number of characteristics of each of these currencies. Now, you need to go back to those videos because this session is not meant for that. Remember, we are on a series, guys, on this channel. We are on a series, Forex Trading Basic to Professional. Everything that you want to know about Forex, this is the right channel. So every session we try as much as we can to cover different topics, and we're going to obviously follow it in sequence until we get to the point, the level whereby we begin to plot our chart. So we want to go back to our video, follow it in sequence, okay? Now today, Forex trading and currency classes. So, and obviously, if you look at the notes that we have here, let me take my lighter. If you look at this note talked about the fact that, let me pick this away from here. Okay, we don't need you. Now, this note, oh, we need this highlighter again. Okay, let's take this away from our view. Now, yes, there we go. Oh, it's coming back. So now, these notes talks about that since the focus of this course is on Forex trading, not on cryptocurrencies. Because last time we talked a bit about cryptocurrencies because we talked about the fact that we have two types of currencies, the fiat and the crypto. And in the crypto, that's why we have the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, and all that. Now, since the focus on this course is on Forex trading, yeah, not cryptocurrencies. Take note of these things, discussions here, the notes. Our discussions will be centered around Forex trading, okay? And obviously, and the various currencies that are involved, which is one of the things we want to talk about today, classes of currencies, right? Now, however, at the advanced level, later in the course, we shall all see that all the strategies that we are going to be looking at on this channel, right? All the strategies can also be applied in the cryptocurrencies world. Okay, that's for crypto trading, and that's the bitter truth, guys. All the strategies we are going to be taught in this class can be applied to crypto because I trade crypto as well. Same strategy, same approach as well. But basically, you need to understand that we trade currencies first, and then we now trade the crypto. Although crypto is a currency, but it's an evolved currency. Hope you understand that. Now, or evolving one, right? If you want to understand the reason why it's an evolving one, you want to go back to the previous video so that you understand the fact that it's an evolving currency. Now, let's look at important notes here. Important notes that we have here is the fact that, one sec, let me pick this. So is the fact that there are two main classes of currencies. Okay, guys, there are two main classes of currency. Let me clean this one. There are two main classes of currencies. Okay, let me take my highlighter again. Two main classes of currencies that can be traded on the Forex market. We have the major currencies, and then we have the exotic currencies. The major currencies are exotic currencies. Now, in Forex market, guys, we trade in pairs. The currencies are traded in pairs. However, what we are talking about today is not currency pairs. Remember, this is a class and we're following a series. At some point, we're going to be talking about currency pairs. But today, we are only looking at the classes of currencies that we trade. Okay, so major currencies and exotic currencies. So in Forex, once you become professional after this series, yeah, you're going to be a professional Forex trader. Someone can just ask you, oh, what type of currencies are you trading today? I can just say, well, I'm trading major currencies. Oh, today I want to just look into some exotic currencies. And that is why this topic is very, very essential. Because you need to understand everything, the nitty-gritty, every nook and cranny of Forex, for you to be able to come out and say you are a professional and a profitable Forex trader. And that is the essence of this course. Okay, now, major currencies pairs. Major currencies. What are major currencies? Now, let's look at what are major currencies. In Forex trading, okay, currencies which are most liquid, look at, that is what makes them major. These are the characteristics. These are the most liquid, popular, and are referred to as the major currencies. Examples of these currencies are what? The US dollar, Great British Pounds, US dollar, which is popularly called USD, Great British Pounds, popularly called the GBP, right? These, like I said to you earlier on, they will be discussed further on in the course. You see, when we are now talking about the currency pairs, currency coding, I believe is going to be our next topic after this one, currency coding, because these currencies are coded when you are trading. So when you are trading on the trading terminal, you don't see a Great British Pound. You don't see it that way. When you are trading on the trading terminal, you don't see US dollar. No, they are coded. For instance, USD for US dollar, GBP for Great British Pound, yeah, JPY for Japanese yen. So many currencies pairs, like currencies coding like that. So I think in the next subject or topic, we are going to be talking about currency pairs. Okay, guys. So take note of that. Now, let's look at the next one. The next one is exotic currency. So what are exotic currencies? Now, exotic currencies, they refer to currencies of the developing or emerging countries. So if the country where you are is a developing country or an emerging country, it is the currencies that you spend there or use there is called the emerging exotic currency pairs. Sorry, not a pair again, exotic currencies. Okay, those currencies are referred to as the exotic currencies. So now let's look at the characteristics of exotic currency. Now, they are thinly traded in foreign exchange market. Thinly. So thinly means that they are not widely traded, right? Unlike the major currencies, which are widely traded, the most popularly traded currencies are the major currencies, right? So they are highly traded, but exotic currencies are thinly traded in foreign exchange markets, and they are not widely used in the global financial transactions. So you wonder why they are thinly traded. Thinly traded, which is this, guys, what I'm referring to, thinly traded, this one, thinly traded means that they are not widely used in the global financial transactions. Hope that is making sense to you. Now, these are illiquid. They are illiquid because they are not widely traded. They lack market capital or market depth. Okay, they lack market depth. Okay, and that they can be extremely volatile and traded low, and they trade at low volumes. These are the characteristics of them. Now, what is the significance of this knowledge? The significance of this knowledge will enable you to be able to determine if you want to trade a particular currency pair. Because some of these currency pairs, especially the ones that are exotic, their margin, once you enter the market, so the margin already is very wide. Okay, the margin obviously is the difference between your buy and the sell, right? The buyers and the sell, that difference, okay, is the margin. Sometimes it's the higher your margin, well, the more disadvantage you have in the market. It's, for instance, now I'm going into the market, I want to go and buy. And for me, once I place the buy, the margin is already minus $20 because I'm trading an exotic currency. But if I'm trading a major currency, maybe the margin is just minus $2. Which one will you go for? Before you go into the market, just as you are entering, the margin, remember I said the margin is basically the difference between your buying and the selling option, okay, in the market. Okay, so this obviously is how we'll be able to, the brokers, their service they provide to you. That's how they make their money, through the margin. Okay, so if I'm going to the market and then for the major currency I'm going to buy or sell, the margin that I will be paying to the broker is -2, and for the exotic pair is -20. Which one will you go for? You go for the -2, isn't it? Don't forget, you want to minimize the loss. So imagine now that you are already -2 when you 20 when you are just entering the market, and the market goes against you. So you're going to be adding -20 to whatever stop loss that you put in place. So that is why the knowledge of this is very significant, because some of you might be wondering, so how does this tie to me just trading? No, it's very important. And these ones will determine how successful you're going to be in the Forex market. In fact, this will determine how far you're going to go or be in the Forex market. So this is why this knowledge is very significant for you. So now that is that. So we have some examples here, guys. Examples there is, we have the Mexican peso, and then we have the South African rand, okay? And then we have so many currencies like that within the emerging markets, okay? So, and obviously we have pictures here of both examples, yeah? Mexican peso, or South African rand. So now this is how we're going to leave it today, guys. The next topic, we're going to be looking at currency coding. So remember, the currencies that we trade, they are coded on the trading terminal. This is why you want to join us the next session, where we're going to be talking about currency coding. How do we code those currency, and why do we use some particular codes for this particular currency? You will understand all the tricks. And when you are going and then you see the bureau de change, sometimes you see the currencies, they are coded. You want to understand why. What is the rationale behind this particular code for each of these currencies? So guys, thanks for joining me again today. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to share as well. Follow us on all our social media handles, on the TikTok, on Instagram, Michael Martins FX, and obviously on YouTube, we are Michael Martins FX. And thank you. Until then, I will see you in our next class. Thank you and God bless you. Make sure you stay safe, guys. Okay? Make sure you stay safe, guys. All right. Thank you and bye now. Bye.